ici Masking Tape. Alors, aujourd'hui, dans le cadre de la saison de football de Madden, je vous présente le match numéro 2 des Cowboys de Dallas contre les Jets de New York. Donc, je vous souhaite un bon visionnement.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022.
Un bowler qui fait une petite course, mais c'est suffisant pour le premier essai. Cowboys!
Here's Pollard again, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envision a much
Voilà Aaron Rodgers qui va bientôt sauter dans la mêlée. Espérons qu'il ne se blessera pas comme dans la vraie vie.
And they'll probably have to punt it away.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Oh, they'll try the Jets sweep here with Lazard. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 yards there, just like last play. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. But Charles, a tough task ahead for this defense, trying to slow down Aaron Rodgers. What would you be trying to do?
I would think about selective pressure, Brandon, and what I mean by that is he's going to eat you up if you blitz him too often because he'll read that and go to the man coverage patterns. But every now and then you bring that pressure at him, make him deliver the ball on time. It's when he keeps the ball, maneuvers out of the pocket, and throws deep, that's when you're in big trouble. They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Rodgers now on first down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Taken in left side, it's Wilson.
Ouais, Roger est pas mal efficace jusqu'à maintenant. Va falloir le contrer.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. No score after one on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Ouais, ça sera peut-être pas un pique-nique comme au dernier match.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Ramirez, Cowboys, une belle passe de Prescott à Lamb.
Double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll get it out.
Ramirez, Cowboys. Il semble que la machine sonne en marche.
7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Quelle passe de Prescott à Cooks pour un premier essai, Cowboys!
And they end up running a crossing route, rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that's going to be another first down as the
Canada de Cityland pour un premier essai, Cowboys!
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run.
Oh, quelle belle course de Tony Pollard pour un autre premier essai, Cowboys!
Between those last 2 plays.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Pollard going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Now here's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a count.
Et voilà! Enfin! Touché! Cowboys! Réussi par Tony Pollard!
Up this ball game. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have
taken it right down Broadway. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On first down, Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Finding Hardman here over the middle. 11 more on that one and another first down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. but he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Quelle interception à la porte des buts par Van Der Esch! Defense!
One
Defense!
thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
Oh! Quelle passe exceptionnelle de Prescott à Colbert! Premier essai, Cowboys!
We'll see. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Toute une passe de Prescott à Ferguson. Et c'est un premier essai Cowboys. Par le fait même, ils prennent un temps mort.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report.
Bonjour, ici Masque Tête pour le résumé de la mi-temps. Donc, les Cowboys mènent présentement le match par la marque de 10-7. Les Cowboys ont fait 113 verges par la passe et 40 verges par la course. Tandis que les Jets, eux, ont fait 120 verges par la passe et 29 par la course. Donc, je vous souhaite une bonne deuxième mi-temps.
This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams, as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the second half, let's get you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, good sack to Demarcus Lawrence! Go, boys, go!
Somebody remains a fearsome rusher off the edge, even if the sack totals aren't as high as they used to be. But 17 forced fumbles over the last 6 seasons proves he's still getting the job done.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Finding room at midfield. And all the way down.
Oh, et quelle course de Ferguson pour un premier essai. Cowboys!
Also a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he's able to get it down to the 25.
Voici Tony Pollard pour un premier essai. Cowboys!
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
65 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
Voici le fullback Lumpy pour un autre premier essai. Cowboys!
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a
C'est le touché des Cowboys! Tony Pollard, son 2e du match.
Down of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead.
On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And some room to roam now. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Knight. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Ball again on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing defense! At the 22.
Defense!
That's going to go down to a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb.
Belle passe de Prescott à Lamb pour un premier essai. Cowboys!
Aggressive approach. Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Tony Pollard qui gagne le premier essai. Cowboys. Il est maintenant rendu à 93 verges au sol.
Yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And on this one,
oh, belle course de Tony Pollard. Il atteint maintenant les 114 verges de gain au sol.
Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And
oh, premier essai, Tony Pollard. Ça nous mène à la porte des buts. Un touché peut-être en vue.
Defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Pollard. And he will
et voilà! Touché! Cowboys! C'est par Tony Pollard qui a un match de rêve aujourd'hui.
And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
There's no downplaying it. We all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's complete, Lazard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Now inside the 25. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at
Junior qui réussit toute une interception à un moment très crucial. Donc c'est maintenant premier essai Cowboys.
They're making a first-round impact, and a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub packages, and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again.
Encore une fois, premier essai, Cowboys.
Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Et voilà, la formation de la victoire, c'est dans la poche, victoire des Cowboys.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
Masking Tape de retour pour cette conclusion de la victoire des Cowboys par la marque de 24-10 au départ des Jets de New York, ce qui donne aux Cowboys une fiche de 2 victoires et aucune défaite. Alors, je vous dis à la prochaine!